folks. Welcome back as we continue Wizardry 7 here. We are once again in the caverns underneath Nyctalinth. Today we are going to wander through these caverns here, kill some stuff, maybe find some treasure, blow up a bunch of terrain, and finish off Nyctalinth. Maybe not all of that in all of one episode, but that is the ultimate goal. So let's just proceed through here. Alright, now we definitely want to go west. Soon enough we're going to pass through another room where there's gas pockets. This probably looks like it. Stepping into the area, our foot suddenly plunges into a soft spot in the ground, releasing an ochre green gas. Oh, hazard shield helped us. Cool. Well, so much for being protected by a hazard shield there. One way or the other, we all wound up getting poisoned. Okay, moths, you say. Moths, how do you like nuclear blasts? Now, I only hope we don't all get crowd controlled and not get those two casts of nuclear blast off, or that they fizzle, or that they backfire. Okay, let's see here. I'm also looking over my notes in case we level up. At this point, I'm only concerned about Edith getting intelligence and piety. Let's start going with axes. Oh, look at that. 36 thaumaturgy. She had just hit the next break point. Ooh, you know what? Let's leave her at the break point, and then we'll start leveling up theology so that... Oh, gosh, you know... Now I'm just going to go with thaumaturgy. I'll just go with thaumaturgy, and we'll deal with theology when we class change her back to a Valkyrie. Not a problem. Yeah, I guess I'll go with Fireball. Well, that was neither intelligence nor piety. You know what? I'm gonna cancel out of this and we'll reload. And we'll get that point of piety that she needs. I'll see you in just a little bit. Okay, turns out that the square I was on that had that encounter was not a forced encounter tile. So here we are, we're back. I think I am now on a forced encounter tile, and well, we'll see how this one goes. I at least want to show this fight one time through, and if that doesn't work out, then I'm gonna do the fight multiple times until we get Edith that one point of piety. Blythe got a lot less weapon skill points this time through. Alrighty, well, you know the deal, folks. I'll see you on the other side of fighting this fight numerous times. Hey, welcome back, folks. I know it's only been a second for you, but it's been a while for me. So fought this fight a couple times and did not get that point of piety for Edith, but I've had enough and I'm just going to take this level up. So sorry to disappoint you all, but did not get that point of piety. But that's okay. She's got a lot of leveling to do, nonetheless. Alright. I believe if we go to the east, we might eventually make it to a room where there's a treasure chest. If I have my memory right, which isn't a guarantee. Ahead in the cavern lies a clutter of rags and bones, the remains of some ill-fated band of travelers. As you start to wonder whether anything of value might be found amongst the departed, a movement appears in the shadows. It's an encounter! Wow, Blythe failed her hide. That's not good news for her. Is Fran alive? No, Fran's dead. Shucks. Well, guess what we're not going to do? We're not going to put up with that. No, indeed. Let's drinky drink. We all got a bit low on magic points in our in the fight that I finally took previously. Okay, and now one step ahead, and here we go. Back to the encounter. And hopefully we'll all get to hide this time. Blythe, thank you. There, by everyone being hidden, we cannot get spit upon. Now, do Thraxes fall asleep? We'll find out. You know what, actually just do some healing over there. They don't really fall asleep all that well. Well, isn't that a kick in the rear? Right after we remove that paralysis. And now that cave Thrax we had been working so hard on killing has gotten out of our way. Oh, stinking cave Thraxes. Yeah, we are pretty low on the magic point side of things. Well, let's go for broke. Try a lifesteal on them. Nope, it fizzled. For crying out loud. Fran was fizzling all kinds of nuclear blasts in the last fight I had for the previous level up. You know what? Let's see if they are susceptible to getting blinded. Does anyone here like to breathe? I guess they don't care so much about not getting to breathe. Well, that's disappointing that we did not get to release Deirdre from her problem there. You know what? Just shrill sound and at least do some damage, Fran. I swear, Fran, if you think you are going to get away with getting killed here, then I'm just going to stand by and take it. You have got another thing coming, Missy. Firestorm them. It is kind of a little more of a puzzle-y here when I don't have many magic points and I'm trying to scramble of keeping my characters alive. So I do appreciate that challenge. At some point in the game it almost does become a, hey, everyone hide, and then we'll just cast Nuclear Blast and other big AoE spells and burn the enemies down. Who's this? This is Angie. Okay, I was thinking it was the wrong character. Well, it's nice that they're blinded, but I don't think blinding does anything when they try spitting at us. And of course you had to fizzle your healing spell, Edith, didn't you? You just had to do that. Actually, back up. No. Bash. Oh, gosh. I wonder, even if we make this succeed here, you have 4 characters poisoned, almost no hit points. Can we manage to remove poison? Oh yeah, look at that. We got a lot of points for removing poison on Connie. Alright, let's save our game, and we're going to rest. Have a good old nap here before we move on and pick up the loot. Oh boy, that's what you get for a whole night's rest now, isn't it? Now, standing closer, the bones of the adventurers appear quite ancient. Okay, well, we'll get ourselves into another fight before we have a chance to search there. Sure. No, not use. Cast a spell. Oh, poison. But we just got that washed off. And it feels like, you just went to the car wash and then some bird decided to crap all over your ride. Oh, you stupid boar weevils, you. Alright, sleepy stag weevils. That's better. Okay, now let's take a look here. What did we find? Searching through the remains of the dead party, you find some very old and interesting items. Some quarrels, a sword, a robe, a hood, a cloak, a stone, and some loot. Okay, I don't care about the quarrels. Okay, let's find out what we got. A Beastmaster. Interesting. I don't know how good that is. Nope, pick that up and then identify it. +1 robes. When you want something better than normal robes. Is anyone needing... Yeah, but a ninja can't wear robes. Okay, I guess we've only got ninjas there in the back half of the group. A chainmail coif. An oxygen cloak. I'm really not familiar with that. Midnight cloak, that is a thing that ninjas can wear. Really? It's cursed? Oh wait, no. The scarab necklace. She's wearing the scarab necklace and cannot wear this and that. And a stone of new life. Okay, let's make sure we got everything identified here. I think so, and I also think our inventory is full again. For crying out loud. You know what, we're just gonna drop those fire sticks to create some inventory space. Okay, so we have 2 inventory spots, it looks like. Alright, and after we use our thermal pineapple, we'll have a 3rd. Now we're just backtracking to the point where we split off. There. So up, right, up, left, left. Alright, there we are. Let's save our game. I see all of our buffs have fallen off. So let's take another nap. Get some more stamina and spell points back. Oh, bugs! I tell you what, bugs. We were in the middle of a nap, so you also go take a nap. Alright, I guess some boar weevils just don't want to go down for a nap. But I'm not tired, they say. And I reply, too bad. Okay, nothing there to use. Oh, what do we got? Static sticks. We'll use those up. Interesting, Blythe fizzled using sticks. Okay, let's heal up characters here. Okay, let's see if we can finally get a good night of sleep here. You know what? Everyone's full on health and stamina, it looks like. We're just slowly ticking up our magic points. I think that's enough. Oh, cave slimes. Alright, cave slimes clearly do not like being stuck in a blizzard. Did I make a wrong turn here? I'm in a dead end. Where did I miss? Oh, hallway. Oh, look at that. Right there, I missed it. Oh yeah, there we go. There's our sticky balls up ahead. I know, I said sticky balls. Okay, deal with it. In the cavern ahead of you are piles of large, gooey balls, which fill the area completely. The odor coming from the balls is quite obnoxious, and the goo that binds them together a sticky, putrid molasses. Alright, here we go, folks. It is time to find vengeance for General Yamo and our erstwhile Umpani companions with Deirdre's thermal pineapple, also known as a nuclear grenade. Here we go. Pulling the small pin from the metal pineapple, you toss it into the cavern of sticky balls. A searing envelope, I think they mean envelope, but it's envelope, 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 Really, guys, spell check doesn't catch everything. Anyway, a searing envelope of flames engulfs you. In the cavern ahead of you are piles of black, carbonized shells. All right. Time to fix this. All right, it's more than a level 4. Let's try level 5. And it's more than level 5. Let's go with a level 6. That did not even do the trick. Holy moly. Okay, so she was originally a 4. Okay, so it takes... Well, let's try it. Here's 4, 5. See if it's 7. Nope. It's going to be 8 levels worth of... At least 8 levels worth of Cure Lesser Condition. Eventually that's got to fall off with enough casts. There we go. Alright, ready to proceed. Passing through the area, the charred shells crumbled. Shouldn't have that D there. Crumbled and flake with a soft crunch as you trod over them. Everywhere around you are blackened, empty husks. Everywhere around us are still black and empty husks. More black and empty husks. Stairway up, or rather ladder up. But I am going to fully explore. I think I have. Let's check the map. Oh, a little passage over there I didn't get. Now I have. And here's some bugs. Hi, fellas. Nice meeting you here. Let's finish off those bear weevils. Wow, these things are packing a punch against us. No, I'm not going to cure poison in the middle of a fight. Because we're just going to get poison pooped on by the next bug. Oh, come on. Can't you kill that one last bear beetle? Okay, Angie, you're going to help her kill that stupid bear beetle. There we go. I don't care if we wasted the rest of our turns that round. We got all of the bugs in that group dead. Alright, monsters are dead. The monsters are dead. Let's go up. Emerging from the cavern, you are relieved to find yourself once again in the relatively safe surroundings. But what is that awful smell? I don't know. Let's find out. Okay, let's get that poison removed. Alright, now I do not like Angie or Blythe's levels of health and stamina and magic. So we're gonna do what we can to fix that. And I know I had just done a whole bunch of sleeping. But I think we need to sleep again because those levels aren't looking so happy. Ooh, wait. Have we got some tea? We do. Who else could really use a drink of tea? Look at that, we freed up some inventory space. Didn't get a whole lot of magic points back. She's wearing robes of enchantment. Doesn't someone have something better? Yeah, look at that. That's better. Okay, ninjas can't wear that. Okay, let me check. Connie, you've got some scribing ability. Great. What have you have? You have a remove curse scroll, psionic blast, death wish, conjure. Okay, that's all good stuff. I am going to not go on expert. I'm going to go normal. Because I don't want to just get destroyed in the first round over and over and over again. Oh, here we go. An encounter. In a sickening atmosphere of brown, gooey mire, the great lumbering slug known as Genra Terang slurps a stinking gruel from a giant bowl. Even more revolting, however, are the very large, round, putrid balls which seem to be pouring out of his tremendous worm-like abdomen, eggs to spawn thousands of his kind upon this small world. Espying you as you enter the chamber, Hajenra, the giant slug queen, unleashes a grievous wail and rises to devour your invasion party. Hajenra attacks and calls for help. And I've got assassins and elders and elders. All right. Connie, let's try a death wish. Probably not going to work, but I would really be upset at myself if I did not even try. Do you have anti-magic? No, you don't have an anti-magic. Instead, we'll try to silence them, and you probably don't have anti-magic either. Nope. So instead, another silence is called for. Alright, Deirdre. Have you got... You do have anti-magic, but you also have almost no points in that spell school right now to use. Yeah, let's take a level 2 nuclear blast then. Edith, you know, just give us a bless. Just help us out with a slight boost to our armor class, if you could. And Fran... No, not Firestorm, I want Nuclear Blast. Not your max level, because you tend to fizzle on the highest level you can cast of this. Ooh, or... Freeze All. I think a Freeze All is going to be much better in this case. Let's try that. And hope they don't one-shot us first before we get to act. Alright, we got some silences off of on them first. Oh, shucky darn, Deirdre, you had to bite the dust. It was going pretty well too. I'll say that. Wow, look at that. We had 3 elders paralyzed there. Take 6. I just want to point out, as I've done on a few previous takes, which I'm going to cut, our endeavors here are made a little more difficult because we have, in the course of our character's career, class changed, and that means our resistances are slightly lower than they would have been if we had stuck with the same character class for the entire duration of their careers. But if we had done that, we wouldn't have all the cool abilities and spells that we do have. So it's a trade-off, and I don't mind having slightly lower resistances, even for pain in the rear spells like this, or pain in the rear fights like this, just because of the flexibility we have. Alright, no one has died. Good, that looks really good for us. Okay, we do have a stinking cloud around us though, or a draining cloud or whatever, so we'll purify air and get that out of here. Heal wounds on Deirdre. Angie, you can heal wounds on Deirdre. Deirdre, you can nuke down our enemies. Edith, what can you do? Yeah, I know I don't like to try and cure poison. No, I can't even do a very decent job. I actually won't be able to get that poison off with only a level 6 spell. Okay, Fran. I'm just going to go a slightly lower level so that we have less of a chance of fizzling it. And Kanji fizzled her Purify Air. Great. Alright, I don't like that, but Edith, throw a big heal Deirdre's way. And everyone else, try to put that slug thing down. Oh. Oh, man. Just want to try and finish out this fight. Oh, shucks. That was so close. So close. Whoa. Take 9. Are you seeing this, folks? It is only Hajenra Terang. It has not called for help. Or if it did call for help, nothing came to it. Wow. Oh, I'm so 2 in this. Alright. Don't screw it up. Don't screw it up. Just take it calm, guys. Take it calm. Okay. I don't want to look up what its resistances are. Otherwise, I would totally try doing fancy stuff to it. But it being a boss character is probably resistant to a lot of stuff. Nonetheless... Oh no, our anti-magic fizzled. We are probably in a world of hurt. Oh no, we're not? Well, that's weird. Let's try it. Let's keep it up. Wow, that poison ticks multiple times in a round. Still, I think we're better off trying to bash him down than to try to sustain. Oh, look at that. Took 9 takes, but we did it. We found a map piece. And Fran got a ninja level. Nice job getting those stats up, Fran. Momentarily, though, oh, we're going to drop those. Oh, also so close to a break point. You know, in honor of those punks, I'll take Deadly Poison. And I'm immediately going to save the game because I don't want some random encounter coming here and busting our chops while we're trying to cleanse this poison off of us. Oh yeah, look at that. A level 6 cure poison did nothing. Whew. All right, just filling in the map now. There's a button. And a button. And we'll take a look at our map here. There we are. Let's just go back up here. Go back into the high chamber room one more time. And we'll have a good number of fights clearing out the rest of these bugs. Haha, no genera at the window. Oh, look at that. No genera at the window. Too bad. Hello, Encounter. We didn't have a good time with you previously. But guess what we're going to do now? We're going to mess you up. That's right. Okay, let's purify that air and get that stupid cloud out of the way, if you would. I guess Edith's got nothing. Oh, no. She can heal Fran over here. Oh, not enough magic for one of those. But, yeah, just try a lifesteal. Why not? Probably won't do anything, but I'll at least feel good about myself. Oh! Instant death? You son of a... Well, you're probably not a son of anything. You're just junk that crawled out from under a rock. Take blunt force trauma. Oh, look at that. 70,000 experience points. And nary a level up to be found. Okay. You know what? One of us has got a scroll of resurrect, right? Yes, we do. Going to use that on the dead character. Alright, Angie. Welcome back to the land of living. You're on life number 2. You lost a pint of vitality. Ooh. Let's check. Does that impact your change? Nope, you can still become a Valkyrie. Good. I saw one other thing. Ice shield. I don't need to carry around an ice shield scroll. Okay, and then whew, that's done. Gotta rest. It's hard work clearing out these bug people. Ooh, wait. Gotta reorganize my party here. Just gonna buff up again. All right. We have made it out of Nyctalinth. Back to New City. All right, let's take what's in this chest now. Examining the contents of the box, you find the stuffed corpse of a savant guardian, skin completely shriveled, hard as a bone and most sincerely dead. You puzzle as to why it did not vaporize like all the others upon its demise. While sifting through the body, however, a thin black wafer falls to the floor, as well as another trinket. Found a control card and a ring. Huh. I don't recall a ring normally being there, but just because I don't remember it doesn't mean it's not a thing. Oh, and look at this. This is the fool's map that we got. Don't need that. Ring of Frost. All right. So there we are. Nyctalinth all done. Well, except for teleporting back there one time to make another journey quicker. But all done. Terrain wiped off the face of Guardia as a organization. I mean, yeah, there's still going to be some stragglers we'll fight here and there, but their command structure eliminated. And that's it for the day. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.